fight.
What's going on, everyone? James Lynch here doing a quick reaction video to Nick Diaz's interview on ESPN. I know this is something a bit different here on the channel, but Nick Diaz always gives very interesting interviews. This one was very interesting tonight. I'll get into it, and if you guys like this concept, let me know in the comments. I might do more of these in the future, and also give me your comments on some of the analysis of this interview. I'm not going to go through the entire thing, but I'll go through some of the interesting things that Nick said in this interview and give my thoughts on it. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Always love hearing your feedback.
Well, Nick, it's been a while, man. It has been a while since we've seen you.
Has been a while. When did we see Nick? What, 2015 against Anderson Silva? And by the way, I love how they're doing this in the, it looks like a hotel lobby room. Nick Diaz looks like he's in therapy. Brett looking like the therapist or the counselor, and Nick Diaz there. Just, you know, this is what I'm pretty sure what happened. ESPN's probably like, hey, Nick, you got to do some media here, man. You haven't done any this week at all. ESPN's our TV partner. Can you please do this? Because Nick looks like he just came from a workout. Like he's not dressed up for an interview. Just a quick observation there. This does look like it's a therapy session, but let's get into it right now.
In this sort of setting, you know, fight week, 6 years. How are you feeling a few days out from fighting Robbie Lawler and walking back into that octagon?
I feel pretty good today, actually. Yeah. So that's good. I hope I feel as good as, you know, fighting days I do today.
Now, look, let's get real here. Nick's not like a Rhodes Scholar. He's not going to give you some detailed, great answer. This is typical Nick Diaz here, so nothing out of the ordinary right to start things off, but things get a little bit more interesting as this goes on.
Why come back and do this now? Why are you here this week?
It's just what I do, you know. It's just what I do. I tried to get away from it, but really, it's kind of inevitable.
Why do you think it's inevitable?
It is. It is. All the people around me and all the money and the sponsors and all that, they won't let me get away from fighting, you know. They just, there's a lot, you know, there's things I could do, but that's not gonna work out, you know.
See, that answer, that's a little bizarre. Like, you know, he's saying he basically has to fight the people around him. I mean, if you got people around you that are telling you to do something you don't want to do, that's a little bit concerning. So that kind of stood out to me in the interview as far as Nick saying, you know, he's coming back because these other people, you know, need me to do this. And it's like, you know, I get it. I know some fighters, they don't have other things going on, but that's a bit concerning. I'll be honest. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that was a bit of an interesting answer that he gave there in response to, you know, why are you coming back?
I heard you say that you're the best fighter in the world, though, and you feel like it's genuine and you truly believe that.
Yes, I think I do believe.
Here's
that.
where he gives an interesting response.
I do believe that, but given the you know, if I mean, what do you have, Usman? I think I'll beat Usman. I had a better shot at beating Usman than I do Lawler, just because you know, because I already beat Lawler. This doesn't make sense for me to go in there and fight Robbie Lawler again. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this. This should not happen. Whoever set this up is an idiot. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why this happened. I should be fighting Kamaru Usman, and that's it.
Hold on. I should be fighting Kamaru Usman. Well, it might be the fact that you haven't won a fight since, what, the BJ Penn fight in his return fight back to the UFC? This is where I kind of lose people a little bit. Like, look, I think Nick Diaz is entertaining. I'm going to be watching this fight on Saturday like everyone else, but like the fact that you think you deserve to fight Kamaru Usman when you haven't won a fight in ages is just crazy to me. And you know what the worst part is? His fans eat this up and they're all about this. There's fans that genuinely believe what Nick Diaz is saying here. I think most MMA fans that are outside that Diaz bubble know that Kamaru Usman's a stylistic nightmare for him as far as a matchup. Like, it's crazy to me. Can we be honest here for a second? Like, this is not, like, I have no problem with the fighter having self-belief and wanting to go out there and, you know, do the best they can, but this is crazy talk. Like, it really is. Like, I don't know why Diaz feels like the rules don't apply to him, but you have to win fights to get title shots. You have to, you know, have favorable fights. Usman's a great wrestler. I think Usman would absolutely beat Nick Diaz. Like, there's no question about it. There's the guy's been more active. He's competing at a high level. Usman's in his prime right now. We don't know what type of Nick Diaz is here on Saturday, but this is the type of stuff that just is a bit concerning, to be honest. Like, there's a difference between self-belief and just being delusional, and Nick's being a little delusional here. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to piss some people off by saying that, but that's how I feel here. I mean, this is not living in reality. If you think that you should be coming back and fighting the welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru Usman, when you've lost a couple fights in a row, it's crazy. I know the last fight was a no contest, but you know, he lost St. Pierre, lost to Condit. There's no reason why you should get a title shot. It's just crazy to me.
There are going to be fans who see you and hear some of the things that you don't really want to do this, and they're going to they care about you. You know, what do you want to tell them?
Thank you so much. You know, I love you. you know?
All right, you get the point here. Let me get back on the full screen. I mean, there's a lot of other things that he said in this interview, but I don't want to take too much out of this interview. Don't want to get flagged by YouTube. But yeah, this was it was a little uncomfortable to watch. I mean, like I said, a typical Nick Diaz interview isn't going to come off super articulate, but at the same time, you know, saying that he should be fighting Usman and saying that, you know, he's going to, you know, destroy Lawler and all this, like, yeah, maybe he will, but I don't know. I think you got to live in reality a little bit here. He's been off for 6 years. He's coming back. Yes, Robbie Lawler's on a losing streak here, but to say you deserve to fight Kamaru Usman is just nuts to me. So what did you guys think of the interview? I'm curious to know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Lynch on Sports. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, youtube.com/Lynch on Sports. And if you guys like this type of content, let me know. I'll do more of it in the future. I'll see you guys soon.
You're looking for a first resort when it comes to MMA all around. It's Lynch on Sports.